today, as I said, we will be covering design option, right? Yes, my system is slow a bit. Okay, now let's talk about design option. This is like what I'm doing here is what is design option? Design option in the sense what happens is maybe what I want is a client came to me for certain plans and I want to give him more than one option as a plan. All right. So I want to give those particular options in my one file itself. So that is known as design options. All right. Say for example, to understand that what we will do is we'll just take this file and we will give certain options to the plan, ground floor plan. All right. So I'm just deleting these things. I don't know why. Okay. All right. So as I was saying, what I want to do is I want to provide certain what you say. I want to provide certain options in the plan view to my client. All right. So that is known as design options. So what I will be doing here is I'll go to manage, right, and click on design option here, right. And now let's create a design option. So what I'm doing here to create design options, I'll go to option set. I'll say I can rename this one. All right, rename it and say ground floor, ground floor plan. All right, and in that plan I said option one, and let's give further options. So I say option two and option three. So basically what I want to do is I want to suggest him three plan layouts. All right, so let the client choose which one is good for him. So I'm creating an option here. So like that you can create further options also, further sets also. Maybe in the elevation also I want to give him some suggestions. All right, or in some other thing also I want to give some suggestions. Like that you can go for different options here. Now I'm just going for one that is your plan view. All right, now whatever you want to change here, say this is my first option, whatever we have drawn here. Maybe I want to bring changes to this line. All right, this wall and this wall. So whatever walls you want to change during the options, what you do is create a group for that, right? So to create a group, just click on this one, create group here. Once I create a group, I can say this is my what is that? Okay, ground floor. All right, option one. All right. Once you create a group, remember that you might have to actually specify a, or what you say, a base point. All right. So for that, what I'm doing is I'm taking this point and taking it somewhere over here, like this. All right. I said this is my base point. All right. Now, fine. This is done. So I have created a group and I have actually specified that this is my what do you say, base point. Now, since you want three options, what you do is you come down here, all right? Come down to the groups where you have created that option one and create duplicates of that group. I will say duplicate. Can you see that automatically it's numbered as option one, option two, and option three? Fair enough. Why I'm duplicating it is I can't keep the same group, because in group also, if I'm using the same group, see, I'm growing the same group one. All right. So if I bring changes to this group one, if I select the group and say edit group, and if I bring changes to this group and close it, what will happen is the changes will be brought here also, but why it's not reflecting? Yeah, it's been reflecting. I'm just looking at the floor. That is a lousy work of my one student. Can you see that? All right. So whatever you changes you bring to a group, what will happen is it will be reflected in all the groups, just like our blocks. All right, like that. Right. So that is why what I want is I want duplicates of the group, because everywhere I want to bring changes. All right. So here when I'm putting this, I want to bring changes here. That's why what I will do is rather than just one group, I will take duplicates of that group and I will bring all those duplicates over here. All right. So this is option one and this is option two. And this is option, sorry, this is one, two, and three. Now what you do is you just bring changes to these walls, whatever you want to bring changes to. So just I'll go to option one in this particular group. I'll edit the group and I'll bring changes to this, say maybe something just to make it different. That's it. All right. So when you create a plan, obviously we'll do something systematic. All right. So I just moved this one. And over here, what I'm doing is again ungroup. I'll just delete this one. All right. Now you can see that you have three options here. One is this one, another one is this one, another one is this one. All right. Now I need to assign whatever design options we have created here in the design option to these groups. All right. To do that, what I will do is I will select the group. All right. So after selecting the group, you can click over here. Can you see that? Add to set. Or if you go to again manage and design options, you will have that option add to set. All right. This is pick to edit. All right. Now, if you say add to set, what you will do is you'll just click over here, add to set, and say that this group, whatever you have selected, it should be visible only in option one. I'll say okay. All right. Now again, select this one. Now, if once I said option one, I won't be in a position to select that walls. All right. I can't select them unless and until I go to that particular option. So if I want to edit this one, I need to go to option one. Then only I can touch this block. Fair enough. Now let's do the same thing to others. So what I'll do is I'll go here and I will come back to main, right? So that I can access everyone. So I'll select this one. I'll go to again manage or click over here, add to set, and say this is supposed to be in set option two. It's gone because I'm at main model and main model will have always option one. All right. So I can't see that particular thing. And then select this one and you go to again manage. All right. You go to add to set and say that this is supposed to be in option three. There you go. Okay. Now I have just what I have did is I have created duplicates of the group. All right, I have edited each group with different options, and then I have assigned these groups to the option, right? Design options. Now, what I need to do is I need to change the position. It's somewhere here, right? So I'll go to option 2 here. See, as I said, if I go to the option, then only I can get to touch the group. All right. Now what I'll do, I'll go to option 2. Can you see that? Since I said in option 2, this is visible, rest won't be visible. All right. So I'll just select this. I will move it.
Option
Like,
1 will be automatically deleted, sir.
automatically, it's not deleted.
Like I am saying,
You know, I have assigned it, right? In the option set, I have said, sorry, I
okay,
can't
okay,
do that now. In the
okay,
option set, I said it should be in option 1 only.
okay,
Option,
sir. Okay, okay.
did you follow that?
Yes, yes.
So I'm at option 2 now.
Okay,
All right. It won't be visible, you can say.
okay,
All right. I'm at option 2 now. Since it's option 2, now only this particular group will be visible since I have specified that. All right. I will move this one. Uttiri. Now you have followed why I have chosen that insertion point, right? So I can bring it over here like this. All right. Okay. This is done. Now choose option 3 here. Now again, you can bring down the option 3. There you go. All right. Okay. So these are the options I have. I'll come back to the main model where my option 1 is visible. But of course, when you give it to a client, the client won't understand that you have something called design option and you have to choose like this, right? To see each option. Am I right? So that's why what we will do is we will create plan views for him. So what you will do, you say level 2, maybe this I'll say duplicate, and again I'll say duplicate. All right. So level 2, first duplicate, you already have option 1. Go to second duplicate. How do you change the option? You go to VG again. You have design option added here. All right. And here you say you want to see option 2. Did you follow that? Now again go to this one. All right. Here again you go to VG, and here you say you want to see option 3.
Sir, अच्छा, VGU went into the properties, no sir? VG,
Yeah, visibility
yeah,
graphics.
properties में जाके ना सर?
यहाँ ना
हाँ हाँ.
मैं VG टाइप कर दे रहा हूँ बस.
अच्छा अच्छा हाँ वही नहीं पता. Okay sir.
Why I say VG? Because that's a shortcut actually.
Okay sir.
All right. I just typing VG. So did you follow this one? Now see, we are providing 3 options to him. Did you follow that? You want me to repeat it?
no, no.
Sir, एक बार हाँ सर.
Chalo. Because that guy didn't work properly, so it was not looking good. So let's come down here. Maybe it's a center file. It's a center file, all right. So where is this located? Desktop. I'll say open. All right. I'll say detach with the center. I'll say open. I'll say detach and detach. I just want to save it again. Okay. I'll remove all this junk. All right. Now let's work on the elevation also. All right. If you want. So what I want is for this plan view, I want to give 3 options to the client. Am I right? So you can see that you have some bendings here. Maybe that I want to avoid. Okay. So what I will do is whatever walls you want to change, all right, or wherever you want to bring changes, you just select those walls, all right, and convert that into a group. So how do you do that? You just click on this one, create group, all right, and you say this says ground floor, plan. All right. Now I'll say okay. So this is the group, and as I said, you have to take this base point, all right, and place it somewhere which where you can actually easily access while placing the different options. All right. So I said this is my base point or insertion point. Okay, this is done. I have created a group. I want to bring changes to these walls. All right. Now what I'll do is I'll go to now manage. All right. And let's create those options here. I'll say option. All right. Say create an option here. I'll say option and then rename this one. So maybe I'll say rename. I'll say ground floor plan. All right. Now in ground floor plan, you have internal walls, option 1, option 2 and option 3. See, he says option 1 is primary. That is when you go for main model here, automatically it will be option 1. All right. I'm closing this one. Fine. Now, as I said, like this particular group, you have only one group. So like that, you should have 3 groups. All right. So rather than creating different plan views, what I'm doing is I'm actually duplicating this group. All right. I'll duplicate one and I'll duplicate the other group. Right. So as I said, if you have one group itself placed everywhere, it will act like a type. That means if you bring changes to that particular group, it will be reflected to or wherever you have placed it. So that's why I have taken duplicates. All right. Now what I will do is I will bring these duplicates here so that I can modify them. All right. So you have two duplicates. Let's see what else we can do. What I know is, yeah, maybe I can edit this one. So I'm editing groups. So select the group and say edit group. Maybe if I bring down this thing, I can directly change this one to this one, right? Maybe this is one option. All right. Okay. Now the other option. So this is done. So I've finished the editing the group. I'll come down here. I will say edit group. What shall I do it here? Staircases है. ये नीचे कर दिया तो I can put it over here. That is what I did. But here I'll just remove this one. All right. Because I just want to show you how we can do. So we have 3 options here. One is this one, group 1. Another one is group 2. And this is another one. All right. So after creating these 3 options, I have to assign to which design option this group will be applied. For doing that, what I will do is I'll select the group. I'll click on this. What do you say? Add to set. Or you can go to again, manage and click on add to set here. It's one and the same, right? Once I click on add to set, here I'm saying that this particular option, this particular group should be visible when I say it's option 1, not in option 2 and option 3. All right, you say okay. Now let's do the same thing here. So I'll select this one. I will say, what do you say? Here, I'll just click here itself. All right, add to set. And I say this option should be visible when I choose option 2. And option 3 and option 1 should not be visible. That's why I unchecked those options again. Now select this one. You go to manage set. There you go. All right. Now what happened? We have specified to which particular group, what you say option, this particular each group will be visible. All right. Now what you need to do is you need to come down. If you want to edit or look at those options, you have to change it over here. If I say I want to look at option 1, there you go. When you are at this option over here, then only you can touch that particular group. Otherwise, you will notice that you won't be in a position to select it. Can you see that? You can't select this particular group. All right. So if you want to select it, go to option 1. Okay, this is good enough. Now let's go to option 2. So as I said, in option 2, this particular group 1 should not be visible, but only group 2. All right. So I just bring it over here. There you go. Option 2 is over. Now do the same thing with option 3. Select this one, say move it. Put it there. Now you have all the 3 options. Now what you can do is you can come back to main model. All right. Now it's not, as I said, it's not that the client will change here and see what all are the options available for him. All right. So that's why what we need to do is we need to create plan views for him. Right. So I'll say I'll duplicate these levels. All right. Maybe I'll rename them as all right. I'll say option 1. Oh, sorry. This is supposed to be option 2. All right. I'll create another duplicate. I will just rename it as option 3. Right. Level 2, option 1, option 1, option 2, and option 3. So I'll go to each plan view. I'll say visibility graphics, go to design option and specify here that I'm looking for option 1. Okay. All right. Then go to this one. So can you see that? So now I'm creating the main model as that particular option. All right. I'll say here option 2. So when I click on main model in this plan view, I will get option 2. All right. And over here, if I go to VZ and if I click here and I'll say my main model should be option 3. Though you can change here at any time, you can see what was the option 1, what was the option 2. All right. Now, but since I have specified the main model here, I'm getting to see only that particular option. Now see, this is option 1, this is option 2, and this is option 3. So I can simply clear my clients options like this. Many cases, what you can do is you can actually give a combination of 1 or 2. So you want certain elevation here. You have created, say you have created a parabola. Maybe you don't have a parabola for the, what do you say, this thing, like that. All right. So you can actually give him more than one option, and it's very easy to provide him with the options. Even if I go to a, what you say, elevation and create some different designs there, and I can suggest him, okay, you can use this one, you can use this one, or you can use this one, like that. All right. Did you follow this concept?
सर जब प्लान में चेंज करते हैं तो फिर व्यू में वगैरह भी वो चेंजेस होते हैं
मतलब
सर अगर मैं अच्छा लेवल 1 में अगर मैंने 3 ऑप्शंस किए हैं तो
हाँ
मुझे
जी,
जो व्यू में दिखेगा सर वो कौन सा ऑप्शन रहेगा
वो आपको पता बताना होता है ना, जैसे कि वीजी मैंने बोला, और यहाँ आप
अच्छा
बताओगे कि कौन सा ऑप्शन दिखना है।
ओके ओके व्यू में भी मैं वो वैसे चेंजेस कर
है ना, यहाँ भी वही कर रहा था, वीजी बोला, वो वीजी में बता रहा हूँ ना कि कौन सा ऑप्शन दिखना है उसे।
अच्छा तो मैं व्यू में जाके भी सर वही कर सकती हूँ
व्यू में मतलब
अगर मैंने ये प्लान है और ये प्लान का मैं व्यू दिखा रही हूँ सर,
हाँ जी,
ग्राउंड फ्लोर प्लान का,
हाँ,
और उसमें मैंने 3 ऑप्शन किए हुए हैं, तो व्यू में मुझे 3 ऑप्शन अलग-अलग दिखेंगे या मुझे जो
व्यू में
मेन
मतलब
ऑप्शन
व्यू का मतलब क्या
3D
हुआ?
व्यू 3D व्यू सर 3D
हाँ,
व्यू।
अभी वो 3D व्यू का भी विजिबिलिटी ग्राफिक्स होता है ना।
अच्छा तो उसमें जाके मैं ऑप्शन 1 ऑप्शन 2 चेक
बिल्कुल, यही बोल रहा था, आप एलिवेशंस का भी ऐसे ऑप्शंस क्रिएट कर सकते हो। अलग अलग एलिवेशंस दे रहे हो आप, ठीक है, उन अलग अलग एलिवेशंस को अलग अलग ग्रुप में रख लो और उसको डिजाइन ऑप्शन असाइन कर लो। लेकिन बस यही है, जिस सेट को आप डिजाइन ऑप्शन देना चाहते हो दैट शुड बी ए ग्रुप। ये समझ में आया?
Yes.
All right. So it's a good way to actually easily give him different options. You want it like this, you want it like this, or you want it like this. ठीक है, अभी 3D बोला आपने, एक्चुअली क्या होता है? Sorry. ओ तेरी, है ना, वो पूरा 3D का तो कोई फायदा नहीं था। यहाँ मैं कर सकता हूँ, देखो वीजी बोलूंगा, डिजाइन ऑप्शन बोलूंगा, ये प्राइमरी लगा हुआ है ना, मैंने बोला 2 दिखा दो, 2 इज माय
अच्छा,
मेन। देख रहे हो 2 चेंज हो गया।
हम्म,
So it goes the same thing with everything, even with your elevation. If you are showing him different options available for elevation. And और एक चीज है, अगर एलिवेशन में दो चीजें कर रहा हूं तो आई कैन गो फॉर द कॉम्बिनेशन। ऑलराइट, मेरा तो दिमाग नहीं चल रहा कि यहाँ क्या चेंजेस कर सकते हैं, लेकिन क्या बोल रहा हूँ, सपोज यू हैव दिस वन, यू नो, ग्राउंड फ्लोर प्लान, और एक सेट है आपका, कहाँ गया, ठीक है, और एक सेट है आपका, मे बी दिस इज समथिंग एल्स। ऑलराइट, सपोज एलिवेशन का ही वॉल कुछ चेंजेस कर रहे हो आप, तो इसके 3